Oh yeah, finally made it home. First things first, spend a little quality time with my girls. Brand new trailer. Bought about 1.5 years ago. Been used twice. Looks like it's 100 years old, sitting under these trees. So the 50's been on it. I had to take the old 50 off. I gotta go get pipe. The whole pipe on it. Yeah, 1.5 years old. Looks like 100. I gotta get some more trees out of here. Alright. Just a clean unit now. 2 clean units. Truck and trailer got a bath. Everything's working. Time to go get some pipe. Okay, so here's the deal. I've been running really hard. I ran hard, tried to build myself up a little cushion so I could come home, park the truck for a minute, and jump on this rough end plumbing. We're building our own house. I'm trying to do most of it myself. And no, I'm not a plumber. Really don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure this out. Let's jump in feet first, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, for a fat boy that spends all of his days and nights riding around in a truck all the time, this was no easy task. In fact, it wore me out pretty good. Pushing a shovel, I hadn't touched a shovel in years, and my back and legs and knees were aching, but man, it was worth it. It's fun doing your thing, and when you're finished, being able to see the end result, and it turned out okay. And the plumbing actually passed its inspection, so now we're on to the next project. And now we gotta get back on the truck, but before that, I gotta jump on this U-joint. We got a U-joint out on the pickup truck. Let me get this U-joint fixed, and then we're gonna go over here and work on this semi. We got an issue. Catch you over there. This U-joint is much better than the one that was on it, because this one I can service. The other one was one of those, I guess, lifetime, you don't service them. They didn't last long, but Ah, it's brand new. You better take this grease. Oh. Don't be squishing that. There it goes. Oh, she's full. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All greased up. She's full of grease. Much better U-joint. If you do U-joints and they give you a U-joint without a grease fitting, give it back to them, because that one didn't last long. That couldn't have been on there. This truck never gets driven hardly. So I'm on the road. It's only been on there a year or two. Regardless, it doesn't get driven much, so it shouldn't have gone bad. Hell, 15 years, 16 years, the truck's only got 140,000 miles on it anyway, so I know it didn't get much on it in the last two. Okay, U-joint, check. Next project. Somebody just turned 15. That's always an important age. We all know what happens then. Let's go check this out. That's it. Let's do this. Driver. Let's see it. Woohoo! Driver. Oh, she's already got driving plans. You got this? Yeah. Let's go. That way. Oh, I love her. What a cool kid. She thinks she's getting my truck when she turns 16. Check it out, it's the neighbors come for their daily visit. And here's my issue and my next project. At the moment, I'm assuming it's an injector. I smell that raw fuel. We'll see. All right, so we're getting ready to go. We've been through our normal routine. We've cleaned the truck, we've greased her up, we did all those things. While I was home, on the way home from that last trip, I started getting a miss and a sputter and some white smoke, stumbling, and what I thought was an injector turns out it's the crankshaft speed sensor. So we're fixing to jump on that, pull that out. Turns out there's a core charge on it. I didn't know that. So we're gonna pull that out, run into town, grab one, come back and put it on. I'm gonna try to, it's gonna be hard to get it in there, but I'm gonna try to show the sensor and how we get it out. Let's check it out. Okay, so there it is right there. Try to do this one-handed. There we go. We got to get that. Okay, so you push the little red lock, which I did, and I may not be able to get this one-handed, so I'll have to turn this off and use both my hands and some needle nose or a screwdriver or something to pry this plug off. I'll be right back. All right, we'll get that out. That's all it takes right there. Let's see how tough this thing is in here. That's where it goes. And that's it. Not cooperating. That one's bad. All right. There you go. 10 millimeter. Let's not lose this. We're going to put it right there. All right. Let's head to Peterbilt and get another one. Okay. Sitting there. All right. Drove up. Just got back from Peterbilt. Pulled up. Dabbed a little grease around that O-ring. Stuck it in. Put the 10 millimeter back in there and plug it in. Quick and easy fix. We bolt it up, plug it in, and we'll crank it. Okay. Let's go crank it. Tight little spot, but overall not too bad. Change it in the parking lot anywhere. Alright, almost ready. Rub a little grease here. Keeps your hood from squeaking. Put a little in here. I just rub it here because the balls are high. Move to the other side. A little more grease up here. A little more down here. And that should do me. Let's keep going. Well, that about wraps me up. Wash time. I washed it today, and I got that crankshaft speed sensor put in it. Went over it, detailed the inside. I found a new detailer that I really like. But we're just about ready to go. The importance of wash time. Tell you why I like hand washing. I come from racing, and you race on Saturday, Sunday, the cars wear out, stripped down, and you were hand washing that thing. And the importance of if something was cracked, loose, broken, bent that you might not have seen just walking by it, when you're hand washing it and you're doing it pretty thoroughly, you're gonna put your hand on it and you're gonna see it and you're gonna catch it. So I don't know, just thought I'd throw that in there. Hand washing is more than just getting the truck clean. It's kind of a maintenance, kind of a preventive maintenance. You're gonna find stuff that's wrong. If there's something wrong, it helps. But yeah, we got that all done and ready to go. Truck's running much better. So this crankshaft sensor, all right, the funny thing about that, at first I thought that it was definitely an injector. It stumbled on the bottom end. When you pat the throttle, it stumbled real bad, puffed a lot of white smoke. And as you gassed it on up, it would smooth out quite a bit, but it had a funky idle. And turns out that the same symptoms are that of a crankshaft sensor. So, but fortunately, it was just the crankshaft sensor, and it was an easy change. The truck's good again, and I was stressing for no reason. Let me tell you why the stress, and I'm gonna tell you why you want it to be a crankshaft sensor and not an injector. I had no idea. The only other experience I have with a Cummins was in my 1983 Kenworth W900. It had a big cam 400 in it, and that engine was pretty much ironclad, rock solid engine. A lot didn't go wrong, and if it did, you could afford the parts. This Cummins, man, it's the most expensive thing I've ever experienced. An injector, couple of Rush Peterbilts, 1,500 bucks. Tom Neal Freightliner, 1,500 bucks, and all of these are plus the core, so they're 2,000 bucks. I had one Peterbilt dealership quote me $2,096 plus the core, so that's $2,596 for one. The 6-pack was $8,100. You realize I could buy a used engine for $8,100. I've seen 3406 Caterpillars used for $8,000. That's 6 injectors, folks. Cummins is an expensive engine. But we made it through that one. Moving right along. Time to go get a shower, grab a bite to eat, throw my backpack in, and roll on out of here, be ready to load tomorrow. See you up the road. And truck it up!